an intrinsic faith in his own ability, a certitude that countless hours of practice will be rewarded with success.
I believe I will be the best that I can be. This is my chance to write my name in history.
The Vancouver 2010 Olympic Winter Games are coming to CTV.
Do you believe?
Gotta get.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you by The End from the Black Eyed Peas. In stores and online, June 9th.
I know it was just different for you. Mom and Dad, they were fighting all the time when you were growing up.
Mom was happy at home, Dad. He was happier on the road.
I know, and I was with him all the time. We were a team. Dad was my hero.
And now you know he wasn't heroic after all.
I know it shouldn't matter, but it does.
People aren't perfect. Dad certainly isn't. I'm not either. But you gotta love them anyway. Because they're the only family that you have.
Giving you up was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. After you were born, I held you in my arms and I felt the most overwhelming love. But I told myself that I had to let you go because I couldn't keep you with me, drag you around from place to place. I knew that if I really cared about you, that I had to let you be with a family that loved you and protected you. Eventually, I just picked up my life where I'd left off and I went back to running scams and making money.
But I've seen you since this boy was born, and you never said a word. You never so much as threw me a bone.
I didn't know what had happened to our son. But after I had seen you, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I went back and I started digging, and I found out that his adoptive parents had both died when he was 15, and now he was an orphan.
So you thought I was going to be all alone and vulnerable? It's the perfect time to drop in and take advantage of me.
No. No, I wanted to know that you had grown up, loved and cared for.
Don't worry about that. My parents were wonderful. But that doesn't excuse what you did.
I didn't have a choice.
I don't mean giving me up. I mean the lies you've told since you found me.
I'll tell Michael he has to be careful because of the baby.
It's just that Michael doesn't have a lot of self-control right now, so it might be a little bit harder for him.
Michael loves Mom as much as we do. He'd never do anything to hurt her.
No, of course he wouldn't.
And we'll help out around the house too, so you can relax.
You already are so good about doing all your chores. You take out the trash, you help me set the table all the time.
You could put a little bit more effort into cleaning your room.
Oh.
Or I could just close the door so you can't see.
That's a good idea.
Nice to do.
It's not gonna work out.
Can we go now? I want to see Michael.
Yes, we can go now. Come on, let's go.
What are you doing?
I've downloaded the accusatory recording onto the desktop and running Vixnella's vocal sample through a variety of programs to assess its authenticity.
So you're trying to match the samples?
Precisely. Soon the computer will ascertain whether Vixnella was actually speaking or she was framed. I must admit, I kind of hope it's the latter.
You're hoping that Claudia's innocent?
Yeah, well, she's always been kind to me, and on more than one occasion, she's interceded on my behalf with Mr. Smith.
Yeah, only if there's something in it for her.
Well, that assessment does not explain other anomalies. Remember when you and I were afflicted with Asian ague? She tended to us most graciously.
She was stuck with us. She didn't have a choice.
Okay, other motives aside, I was grateful. Dare I say it? I must admit to having amicable feelings towards her.
Spinelli, Claudia was working you the same way she's working Michael right now.
Well, Carly's pregnancy is risky. Maybe it's best if she doesn't have to deal with Michael's recovery right now.
Jack said she can't have any stress. I don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells, like something I say can make Mom sick.
Your mom thinks she can handle it.
She doesn't get it. I can't always control myself.
A song?
Dr. Drake even said that it's going to be a while before the connections in my brain start firing again, right?
Right.
Created
Well, but that's
June
right.
1st,
Michael can take all
2009.
the time he wants, because I
using
am
the
fine
guitar
with
chords D minor and C.
Claudia
The
and
song
I
is
have
going to
been
be
getting
called
along great.
And my pregnancy is not risky at all.
You could blow up at any time.
Don't you want me to live?
Come on, Mike. Of course I want you to, but I don't want to go behind your mom's back.
She needs me to be all calm and helpful, and I can't.
He
do
could
that
blow
right
up
now.
at any time. He could
Please.
get mad. He could get upset and he can't control it. Ah.
Tell you what.
Well, I think you should stay with your mother. She's more
See what she
nurturing.
thinks.
Plus, you won't be putting yourself in danger with that witch with the ring. She tried to kill you once, don't you remember that?
CTV, Canada's Olympic Network.